What's up, boys and girls? 3X back with you once again with another survival mode gameplay multiplayer on Anarchy Reigns using Sasha, who I've pretty much made into my main character playing online, considering the fact that up to this point she's the only character that I've played as online. Just one of those things where, you want to master one character first before you start messing with someone else, because then you're going to have to deal with different timing, different combos, and a different system of playing through with other characters altogether. So I'm pretty much going through the initial training process of playing online with her before I go messing around with any other characters. And then, come on, just look at it. Wouldn't you? You know you would. Don't even front.
Shorty, you looking good. What your name is? Can I get them digits, baby?
So yeah, this map is Beer Street, which you can obviously recognize as the Alhambra stage or level or map or whatever you want to call it from the beginning of the campaign mode playthrough on the black side, which is Jack Cayman's playthrough. Ow! So, okay. Now I was trying to dodge that, but apparently that didn't work out too well for me there. Freaking mutants. Executioners. Leo went rampage mode. So we'll just help him out. Cut him completely in half there. That had to be, well, I don't know who could have did that. Wasn't me, I know that much. So yeah, playing online over the past couple of days, more random explosions. I love these dreams. It's like you hit them, you're too close to them, and they explode and knock you down. It's like a one final fuck you. But yeah, playing online, what I've noticed is a lot more people play the cooperative games than they do the competitive ones. Obviously, because it's closer to the actual campaign mode, where you can do more, more combos, you can be more free as far as your playstyle goes. The competitive modes on multiplayer, there's a lot of them, I'll give you that much, but it's almost as if you have to use a completely different system of play when your actual opposition is other players as opposed to the AI. Something I've been learning bit by bit as I go along playing online is burst damage, which is essential to success in the online component of Anarchy Reigns, which is basically one-shot initial damage without the use of combinations. Basically doing as much damage. Oh no you don't, you son of a bitch. Basically doing as much damage in as little time as possible. Ow, kinda like that. Okay, two of these guys at once. Not a good idea to mess around with, unless you've got the firepower to deal with them. But I'll take this one out. So yeah, you don't want to rely too much on combinations playing against other players. You want to utilize burst damage, which is basically high damage hits. Your forward dash attack is one essential move that you want to use a lot. She's got that knee there that does good damage. And then also your strong attacks, killer weapons obviously. And you want to try to build up your killer weapon gauge, which is that little green gauge underneath my life gauge there, as much as possible so that you can keep on using your killer weapons as often as possible and do as much damage as much as possible, which obviously I'm not doing at the present moment. Kind of playing divide and conquer. But that's a strategy that you want to utilize a whole lot, like every time when you're playing competitive multiplayer against human opponents. And it really kind of changes the complexion of the online game, because you have to learn this system if you want to succeed. Otherwise, you're going to get spanked a lot by players who have been on this game for a longer period of time. Like, the highest level you can get online as far as ranking goes is 50. You obviously rank up by the points that you amass in online games. And, you know, the game has only been out, at least the localized American version of the game, for about 2 weeks now. So I never understood how so many people could have such high ranks in such short periods of time, unless they just literally play online like all day, every day. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm not gonna knock people who love the game so much that they're on it all the time, but it's like, personally, me, you know, I got other things I'm doing. You know, I work, you know, and I talk to other people, socialize. Well, not, I don't want to put it like an anti-social thing, but, you know, there are other things that I do to where I could never level up to at least the max level online in that short a period of time. I don't even have the attention span to play a game for that long before I have to switch up and play something else. I mean, I love this game, but, you know, I'm not going to be on it like all day. I'm going to switch up and play some Tomb Raider, or my Dynasty Warriors 7, some Saints Row, WWE 13, anything else in my game collection. Maybe they don't have other games. Who knows? I just don't understand how it is that you can have max level so quickly. It just never fathomed me on this game or any other online games. It's serious business, I guess. So yeah, while my two partners handle these guys upstairs, I'll take out these guys downstairs. You can see I'm kind of playing it safe here, not really going headlong into fights, but kind of picking my spots, and it shows on the fact that I'm still upright. I'm still standing. And sometimes it's not all about your overall damage, but the kills that you amass. How many guys you are able to take out. They obviously have your kill death count towards the end of the game. Towards the end of the round, I should say. And it comes in handy. It definitely gives you a gauge of how well it is that you've done, how many enemies you've managed to kill, and that's pretty much your barometer on how it is that you score well within the game. Now you see I've managed to amass a 70 hit combo here. That is consecutive hits without being hit. And 70 is pretty big, I have to tell you. I've gone through this a lot without getting hit very much by the enemies, which is exactly a good way to go. Of course, that is over now that I just got shot from about 10,000 angles. I really hate these drones. They have infrared, sometimes they have freaking rocket launchers, and then the flying ones are a pain in the ass to hit, because the jumping attack, you have to hit the attack button right at the apex of the jump in order to do the upright jumping attack. Otherwise, you do the downward jumping attack. It's a pain in the ass. not one of those things that's a deal breaker, but it's just one of those little things that you complain about that, you know, kind of makes the game a little more complicated than it should be. Same thing with the aiming system, like it was that I said before in the second part of my playthrough. The control scheme is kind of suspect. Okay, here you see me trying. I have him in my sights. Every time I jump up, he shoots me down, or I try to attack and I miss, and I finally get him right here. There you go, you son of a bitch. Got something for you too. Sit your ass down. Luckily, they don't take too many hits to get killed, but still, you can burn off a ton of precious seconds just trying to hit them out of the air. And of course, survival mode is timed, so that is not a good thing. So let's go into rampage mode here and try to take these guys out as fast as possible. Come here. And here comes their little friends. Come on, hit him. What the heck? How are you swinging and not hit him? And he's right there. Here you go. Got him. Oh, shoot. One of my partners just got whacked again. You'll notice that I have not gotten killed so far in this game. Divide and conquer. It works. It truly does. So does scoring these executions on the mutants. They give you a pretty nifty bonus score of 5,000 points ahead. So you want to do them as much as possible, even if it means kill steal. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. And there goes another 70 hit combo. These combos are definitely helping out my score, I have to tell you that much. And it's designed that way, where, you know, scoring combos is supposed to be a good thing, but it's just the system online playing against regular players or human players. It just doesn't flow as well. Here goes another execution. Gotcha. And that's gonna pretty much do it for this game. Fortunately, we ran out of time. So, yeah. That's pretty much how it is going down. And as you can see, I took the top score, mainly on account of the combos and the fact that I didn't die the entire game. So, very good playthrough here. I'm starting to get better. And with that, we're going to draw this video to a close.